Okay, so I'm up by the dove. I don't know whether to call it dove or eagle, whatever it looks like to you. It's either an eagle, a duck, whatever. There's the art. There's the white clover. There's the eagle or the dove. Now I've just been and bought 2 bags of marbles. You can see now the sun is above us. Can you see the shadows of the groove? I don't want to really stand on the lichen. And you can see other parts of the stone which have also got grooves and dots. But I haven't got enough marbles for all that. The point what I wanted to make, as an artist, I am constantly looking and I'm constantly seeing, is there any shape to those pitted marks? You know, I can see there's, without going into the moat, I can see there's markings on there. You can actually see they're like, it's been not quarried, but there's some sort of marks. Now they might be quite modern, but they might not be. Right, so the point of the exercise is, with the marbles, is in the winter I've noticed when I come up here, this area is red and then this area is black and it looks like an arrow going to something else going down there. Now this part of the stone definitely looks worked. Now what I've noticed, what I wanted to do is I wanted to get the marbles, bring them up and see if I could see any lines. And I'm not too, or patterns, and I'm not too bothered about the individual dots because I know they are there anyway. But I just wanted to see if there was any lines. And also what I wanted to notice is the big marble. I wanted to see if there was a bigger dot to sit the bigger marble. Now I know there's a small dot there, so put that one in there. Underneath that we've got a bigger dot. Underneath these 2 you get another big dot, but I've only got 2 big marbles. So where 2 big marbles would sit, where 1 big marble would sit, I've got 2. I've put 2 in there. So you can see there's 2 there and there's 2 above it. 2 there, big one there. We've got 3 in there. We've got a strange mark there. Now that to me looks Scandinavian. Got an F. Is it an F? I mean, if I had another marble, I'd put one in there. No, it wouldn't fit. So I think my marble theory is actually making more sense than what I expected it to make. And then if I followed that down, I could have a line going all the way down and round. Don't want to upset the grasses too much because there's ant nests all around here. But you can actually see there's something there. There is actually something there. And I don't think it is natural. I think it's man-made. I think it's a worked stone. Above the heart there you can see something's been worked. Can you see? Got an F and an O. F, O. Heart. Eagle. What does it say? F-O, heart, eagle, clover. I don't know. Fakwa, as in, what's that film called? It's an auger stone. An auger stone. I'm not going into detail down here. I'm leaving that up to experts now. I've done my bit. I've kind of proved what I wanted to prove. Within the eagle, there's a nice mark there. We've got more marks down here if anybody wants to get more marbles out. I don't want to lose my marbles over it. I think I have lost about as many marbles as I'm going to lose with this stone. I've been studying it. I don't know whether you can see me. I've been studying this stone for about 6 years now. And every time I come up here, I see something else. I'm sat here, I've just seen something else now, but it's one of those stones, the more you look at it, the more you see. The more that you look at it, the more you want to see. Full of a cold again, hay fever I think. But I know one thing. That is a pattern. That's a man-made pattern. I think it is. And what a great way to prove a point, because we're not using water. We're using glass. We're using glass marbles. And you don't need to wet the stone through. You don't have to wet it, wet it absolutely everywhere. You just need to do, pick an area what you're convinced the marks are there, and just position the marbles. You will soon see whether there's any pattern what comes back. And I'm quite happy with that. Quite happy with that experiment. And art, it's about experimentation. It doesn't matter whether you're experimenting with a Neolithic stone or whether you're experimenting with a brand new creation, a new sculptured piece. It doesn't matter. The point is, it's helping you see. It's helping you to look. It's getting you to question how the artist sees, whether it's prehistoric or whether it's present day like myself. I mean, now I've done that, it gives me ideas about using clay and then putting my own marble patterns, working my own stone and a pattern within the stone as a code, because to me that's how I'm reading that. To me it's a coded stone. They've left the codes for us, or for me to decipher. Still haven't got a clue what it means though. But the point is, it's the early forms of mark making, isn't it? You're not going to get much earlier than that. Is it someone's signature? Was it someone's name? Who knows? Who knows? Certainly isn't Latin. Anyway, it's about pushing that boundary. It's about figuring things out. Understanding those what survived the last ice age. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to get at. That's what I'm trying to see. Those marks, what the artists from the last ice age left for me to see and understand. Don't understand it, but at least I've seen some of it. Now, if I go, up to Lake District, if I go over to Ayrsham, if I go up to Scotland, now I've done that, Now I've done that, what's it cost me? It's cost me £2 for for 2 bags of marbles. But I've proved a point to myself. What I wish I would have done though, you can get the marbles where they're just blue, white and black. Should have got the other ones, because that way I could have done like the white marbles in the lines. I might go back and get some, but you can still see. I'm glad I did that now. I'm really glad that I did that. So, am I losing my marbles? I don't think so. I think what I've done, what I've achieved, what I set out to do today, I've proved to myself there's patterns there. Now I'm going to go over to the eagle in a minute and I'm going to check how many marbles I can put in the eye of the eagle. I know two of the marbles make up one big one. So I'm just talking out loud. I'm just speaking out loud now. So when I watch this at home, instead of drawing things now, I don't need a pencil and paper. I've got the camera. I can record it. And you can see me recording it. Notice cow shit up here. I'm not happy about that because there could be bulls, do you know what I mean? I'll be keeping aware now. Yeah, let's get on. Let's get recording. Let's count our marbles. Let's not lose them, let's count them.